Hey everyone, I got a brand new update for everything that needs to be brought up. Plus, I need to bring up about some updates on my channel and as well as the future for my content and as well as my Power Rangers Lost Galaxy fan film updates. Since there has been, 2020 was a hell of a year, hasn't it? Yeah, it had. Everything I wanted to do this year was not going well as according to plan. But if you enjoyed the videos I've released this year, great. But basically, I have to bring up some things before I get to the topic. As you may know, that over the course of 2020, this year has been such a nightmare. I can't even words describe what to feel about it anyway. I bet you a lot of you were having a good 2020 despite all the stuff that's going on out in the world right now. But I really want to bring up about my situation with everything during this time. As you may know, the reason why that the majority of the videos that I've been putting out all 2020 wasn't really getting much traffic. Let's face it, over the course of the last year and a half when I was posting whatever videos I did in 2019, reason why my channel is kind of dead at this point is because I wasn't posting much content. Another factor why I wasn't posting content normally as usual is because I'm more focused on focusing on my Power Rangers Lost Galaxy fan film and as well as other factors. Plus, not only that, due to the situation going on in the world, I wasn't able to work and focus on finishing the film during this year due to, of course, this thing called, of course, the COVID-19 pandemic. And due to the fact that since then, I spent most of the rest of the year basically not doing anything much on the film, and also wasn't putting out a bunch of videos as much usually, because if you go on my YouTube article, article about my channel on YouTube about the status of the videos I've been uploading consistently, I was mostly uploading videos twice a week, as in like 2 videos a week, like 1 video on a Monday or 1 video on a Wednesday, and I'm off for most of the week. Because not only that, I think that's probably why I'm not putting out much content. I'll try my hardest this year in 2021 to put out more videos as possible. Plus, I'm thinking about bringing back an old series of videos that you guys like that was the strength of my channel, but there's going to be some major changes. If you recall about my Terra Venture podcast video series, which was about Power Ranger Sentai and everything else, I was coming off, if you remember back when I originally did those old videos of the podcast, I was coming off like a jerk, and I feel like now that I need to, change my error of ways with the way how I, ramble on about Power Rangers and Sentai or anything in general. And I think for future podcast discussions, anything related to my Power Rangers Lost Galaxy fan film content or what I'm doing with it should be out of those discussions, unless on occasionally if I have to bring up some reference of what the actual series of the show was doing or the comics or movies were doing, that I tried to also attempt doing in my movie, something I would try to ever do. But then there is also the inconsistent amount of videos I was putting out. I think the reason why my channel is slightly dying, actually the channel started dying ever since I put out Power Rangers Lost Galaxy The Wrath of Trakeena, and during the whole year of 2019, last year and a half, I wasn't putting out as much videos as often. Because again, I was focusing on finishing up my third and final Power Rangers Lost Galaxy fan film of this current iteration. And I said before in past updates about this stuff, Infinite Frontier is not my last Power Rangers Lost Galaxy fan film or so ever. It's the final installment of this iteration of it that I'm doing, because at the same time I'm working on Infinite Frontier, I'm working on 2 new Power Rangers Lost Galaxy fan film projects. Well, actually, or just Power Ranger fan film projects and not Lost Galaxy specifically. Okay, well, there's more to that. I have plans on doing a fan film sequel to the Trakeena spinoff that wasn't getting much traffic back in 2019, that being Trakeena, the Insectile Queen of Darkness, in favor of a sequel. And in the sequel, I have plans on probably adapting villains that we know from Power Rangers in her fan film sequel, particularly her precursor to what led to her being the main villain, that being Astronema. Because when I worked on Trakeena, the Insectile Queen of Darkness fan film, of the Power Ranger villains I originally intended to have in the film and based on my original draft of that script, villains like Astronema and even, yes, Viper from Lightspeed Rescue would appear, and other villains from other Power Ranger seasons that I wanted to include in the fan film. But I couldn't because due to, again, the painstaking, and at the time of recording this, if you recall, when I worked on about my update on that fan film and how it was, and due to my situation back in the beginning of 2019, that there was a blizzard storm that interfered with that film's production, so a lot of the stuff was cut out of the film and only left the Trakina dealing with Deviant storyline in the film. So maybe in the sequel, I'll work on probably integrating Astronema in the sequel, because coincidentally, that's why I'm thinking about doing that Lightning Collection Red Space Ranger Astronema 2-pack figure review when I get around that in January. Plus also that top secret Power Rangers Lost Galaxy fan film project. Well, I do have a release date slated for that project, but I have plans on working on the film since basically puppets for that movie is complete, but I have to work on a script and come up with a story that will work around that script, because basically once Infinite Frontier is over, I'm going to work on filming this upcoming Power Rangers Lost Galaxy fan film reboot for a 2022 release. Basically, because by the time I'm turning 30, yeah, I know 30 is a very brand new era of me, because due to the fact that I've been living for 3 decades now almost, and yeah, time flies, because I've been doing this content since I was in my late teens and early 20s, and here I am in my late 20s going on 30, and I'm still doing fan films of Power Rangers with puppets. And I know a lot of people don't want to see that when I turn 30, because I know it feels a little cringe and a little creepy in ways, but hey, it's me, of course. But all do tell, I will get around updates on that project when I get around it when Infinite Frontier is up. Also, for the Morphin Grid Case Study Pink Ranger videos, I haven't been working on them all 2019, because over the course of this time of quarantine, I've just been, basically depressed and in, what is that word? Purgatory. Yeah, purgatory. Because I was in purgatory during this time of quarantine due to this pandemic, so I haven't been doing many videos besides the typical fan commentaries and some other videos I was doing every 2 weeks, every 2 days, twice a week. And I think coming in 2021, I think I need to keep on making more videos, but knowing to the fact that if I just do 2 videos a week, then my channel's just going to start dying, and then it's time for me to pack my things and move on to something else. And knowing the fact this Power Rangers Lost Galaxy fan film channel and the content around it has been going on for 9 years come 2021, and when the channel turns 9 years old, it's been 9 years since I started this channel in 2012, and realizing I think that this channel is starting to run its course, because I'm already seeing that. But I appreciate the amount of subscribers I've been gaining during this time of crisis, but basically, I think due to my change of attitude, I started gaining subscribers, but most of my newer videos lately, compared to all the videos I did in the past when I was in my peak on YouTube, isn't getting that many videos. I think there's got to be a way where I can try to resuscitate my presence on YouTube by probably opening, I don't know, a new YouTube channel about Power Rangers or something. But it's still going to be branded as a PR Lost Galaxy 2014 related sort of channel. Probably because I had opened an account for a channel for archived videos I did in the past, along with probably new videos that you just seen recently, like brand new toy reviews, and also a vlog or two. And I'm thinking about opening a channel where it's all vlogs, commentaries, podcasts, and reviews of some sorts, while this should remain about the fan film stuff. And when I do start my top secret Power Rangers fan film cinematic universe thing, I'll probably open a channel for that sort of content, since this content, related to specifically Power Rangers Lost Galaxy only, is kind of dying, because again, this channel has been going on for almost 9 years, and I think maybe once I'm done with Infinite Frontier, I think this channel has finally ran its course. Or maybe I just don't have much of the spark of it anymore. Ever since this pandemic happened, I just pretty much lost all interest in had lost that complete mojo working on the fan film stuff. Because now I think maybe what it has to do is the fact is, yeah, I'm getting older and realizing that I've been doing the paper doll fan film thing for so long, and I think to the point a lot of people just don't care about that. When the opportunity for me to do fan films in my early 20s was something with Power Rangers, when fan films like that MMPR fan film Zordon and Eltar and them was out at the time, again in a pre-Unworthy Shattered Past fan film era Power Rangers in the fandom, I was looked down upon. Even with the fan films that are out for Power Rangers today, I'm still looked down upon. But that's fine. That's okay. You don't have to like what I put out. Not everything I put out is going to please everyone. So therefore, that's a few updates I have to bring up. So yeah, and also Power Rangers Lost Galaxy Infinite Frontier is currently in production, but quietly due to everything that's going on right now. And I will likely try to get the fan film done before April, but I'm mainly planning on finishing the film by March because it's been going on 2 years since March of 2019 and now March 2021. I should be done with the film by then because I want to put it out by the summer, but I think I need to spend more extra time to finish up everything and polish everything. Since after all, this pandemic slowed everything down for me, and my depression around the pandemic and everything 2020 has done to me, basically, that's why I haven't really got much things done this year because, well, just the same old videos like toy reviews for Lightning Collection and fan commentaries on old and current Power Ranger episodes. So basically, the channel is probably close to its demise, so I have to put out something related to the fan film. My last fan film of this current iteration. Otherwise, if I don't get the film done, then you can say, sayonara, Anthony. It was nice knowing you for 8 years, even though you tried, and it's time to move on and find something else better to do. But I can't give up, though, because I'm still working on... I had recently, during this time of crisis, during this month, I have filmed some new scenes that I didn't shoot earlier in the year before the shutdowns and everything had happened. So, I hope you guys be aware that production is still going on. It's just I haven't been working on it as much. I've been so caught up with so much stuff. So basically over the whole year 2020 due to the pandemic, I've been doing the same routine outside of the content and outside of the videos I've been putting out every 2 days a week and twice a week. But I just hope that I put out more videos as possible because I feel like the channel is already on its last leg. Yeah, I tried to make it as big as possible, but again, I tried what I could. So anyway, guys, Power Rangers Lost Galaxy Infinite Frontier is not dead, although I kind of had second thoughts on canceling the film if things got completely worse, and especially where I live at, and with the pandemic happening where I live. So therefore, I probably have to finish up the film because I feel like I have to cut back on everything I originally hoped that it was supposed to happen this year due to everything that's happened in 2020 and knowing the fact we're still in this nightmare of a pandemic. But the pandemic is about to come near its near end. God hope, God bless, pray, and cross your fingers it comes to an end when a major change happens in 2021. So therefore, those are my updates. Infinite Frontier is still in production, but I'm just way months behind and almost near a year behind of filming new content for the project. Plus, I'm about to start almost finish developing that top secret Power Rangers Lost Galaxy fan film project, and also a fan film spinoff to Trakina, the Insectile Queen of Darkness, and also putting up more new videos and probably opening a new YouTube account tied to this channel as a subsidiary sister channel related to this content with the reviews and podcasts and stuff. So yeah, in 2021, if you guys really liked my Terra Venture podcast, well, basically I'm thinking about bringing that content back, but this time I'm going to have to cut back on acting like an a-hole and venting and raving all the time, because again, Neo Saban era is long gone and over with. So anyway, guys, that's it for my update. Yeah, that was 14 minutes worth of my time rambling about that. So these are the updates for now. And anyway, happy holidays. I'll see you guys in 2021 with a new video or so. And especially, keep on subscribing and dropping a like. And let's never give up, and may the power protect you. Thank you, everyone, and all of those on my channel supporting Power Rangers Lost Galaxy fan film /PR Lost Galaxy 2014. And I'm off for now. I think I've said enough at this